Morning everyone, Carol back from Jollibee Budgets. I am on my week 4 of January. So let's see what we've got here. I hope everyone's doing okay and you've had a good week so far. Excuse me, I've still got this lingering tickle, so I do apologise now if I'm coughing. I've took my sprays and everything, but if I'm coughing in the video, I do apologise. Let's see what we've got here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There's 350 to stuff this week, but I think 50 plus of that for my games binder. I had so much fun doing that. So, yeah, like I say, it's been freezing. Again. I have emptied my binder for this week. There was no notes left in it, but there was... Well, no, I lied. There was a £5 note left in and some more change. But the £5 note I've put into doggies because I've booked on the firefighting course at work, which means it's face-to-face, which means I've got to go in to the offices. I work for the NHS, but I work in the offices. I have to go into the offices to... and then do a 2-hour course, which means I've got to put the dogs in doggy daycare, and that's £60 odd. So the £5 I had left, I think it was miscellaneous, I've just put into my doggy fund. So I need to build that up again. So let's make a start. I hope you're all keeping warm. So food shop, Saffiano's, always self-explanatory. It's the same every week. Food shop gets 20. Travel gets 10. Spend gets 30. Let's do 2 5s. But I'll do the scratch off. Miscellaneous gets 10. Buffer this week's getting 15. I have put the 100 in the bank. But it is getting 15 this week. I didn't realise last week I'd actually put 100 in, so I was quite chuffed with that. Red, yellow, pink, green, orange, purple. That's dark. So that's got 100 in my styling account and 15. I keep changing my setup around a little bit because I keep doing things down here that are not on screen, so I've had to move my camera. I don't have these on show normally, but when I do, it covers the light up, so the camera, the video always looks quite dull. And then I'm going to put £5 into dog ears. That's not till March when I go in there. So let's do 2 of these. Yeah, you're on screen. Not the neatest at colouring in. But yeah, it's been a long, cold week. It's supposed to be snow again next week. I kept seeing it on the news that snow's going to be coming back on the 20th, round about the 24th. I don't know if it's us or the Highlands, Scotland or anywhere. I'm in the northwest, Manchester. I don't know. And one of my dogs, my terrier mix, don't like going in the rain, but they both seem to love the snow. I just wish it would friggin' warm up. As soon as it warms up, it makes me want to start my garden budget up again. Yeah, so that's £10 in there. That's that done. And I'm going to be, I got a new one of these, so I'll start this up. I'm just going to do this at the end of January. I'm just going to put £20 on at the beginning of every month. And then by the November, by the end of October pay, I should have, that's 10 months, £20. I'm going to have to get another one, aren't I? That'll be me £200 again. I need to get another one of these cards, so yeah. So, let's just roll a dice. No, we're not rolling a dice. We are doing the scratch off. Like I say, this is from, it is a Kimberley Budget scratch off, but Bethany Budget's gifted me this. Thank you, Bethany. So that's my £30 a week spends, but I'm going to scratch off, and whatever it is, I'm just going to put in there, and that's just going to be a Christmas bonus. So let's just go to the next one. Right, so that's £10, which is fine. I've not got many plans this week. I've not been feeling too well myself anyway. I did go to Reflexology yesterday. It was a birthday present off my best friend, Megs. Oh, I mean, you feel it. Let's swap that out for a 10 now. You do feel it, Reflexology. I don't know if anybody's had it done, but you feel it when it's being done. You feel the pressure. But when she's finished, oh, you feel the benefit. That's £15. Excuse me. £15 going there. And just slots nicely into there, into the cube. So I've got, put that back, £20 for my spends this week. Happy with that. And then I'll get the birthday binder. We're going to put 20 in. We're going to put £10 into Connor. We cap the grandkids at £30. I'll start Jolly off with £10. 3 grandkids in February. And one of my sons in February as well. We're going to move on to Christmas. Christmas is going to get 25. January's finished. Excuse me. Put 25 in there. I think I'm doing all my Christmas ones in there actually. That's from Peachy Budgets, that. So, yeah, you can see my head. My head. I don't think you can ever set a Christmas binder up too early. Honest to God. The best thing about my budgeting thing last year was getting Christmas fully funded by September, and then I went and bought everything at the end of October, and it was honest to God, it was the greatest feeling ever, knowing that I wasn't last minute. I had everything done. All the grandkids had their pyjamas and what have you. The 2 grandkids that don't live in the area, they got vouchers. They're big on the sports and whatnot, so they got the vouchers for sports. I asked what they wanted, and they wanted money, but I'm over giving money at Christmas. I'd rather, you know, where they go, what's them things that they go on the game boxes and whatnot, and they buy little, oh God, I don't know, I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, but when you say, what do you want for your Christmas or your birthday? And they say, oh, can I have this for that? And these are still kids, remember, they're not. I mean, I've got a couple of teenagers. But yeah, they ended up buying vinyls, 2 of them. And they're not cheap. God, the last time I bought an album, a vinyl album, it was about $9.99. And I think it was charted, it's 81. That's how long, God. That is bad, showing my age like that. Jesus Christ. Charted, it's 81. Right, so that's £25 going in there. But yeah, vinyls, We went to Manchester, to the Trafford Centre, sorry, to the music store. The vinyls were about £40 each. That's the first row done for February. My Christmas binder. £20 going, £25 going in. Love it, love it, love it. My big budget meet-up is going to get 40. So travel's already done. That's in my Starling, the first 100. So that's got travel is fully funded. That's the tracker for it. And we are working on the hotel. So there's already 50. Oh, look at the smudgerini on that lot. Oh my god. That is bad. Right, what am I putting in here now? £40. So that's got 20, 40, 80. So that's 90. 20, 40, 80. 20, 40, 80, 90. I'm not appreciating these smudges. I can use a bit on that. I'm going to have to leave this open. So that's 20. So I think I've just got £10 left. Should just be the bottom row now. 20, 40, 60. Oh, in fact, it's the last two. 80. 90. So next week when I put £10 in there, my hotel will be fully funded as well. So let's get that 90 in there, but I'm not going to close that because that's smudged and that will do my Sweden. So I'll just leave that out there. Then seasonal, oh crikey, I hope this hasn't done. Bethany budgets, I finally got the spring and the summer, and there's the autumn one. So we're still on winter. And what we're putting in here now. Seasonal's getting 40 also. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So we've got 10 left on that one. So that's finished. But I'm not taking these out until I move on to the next season. So it's now 10, 20, 30, 40. So 20, 30, 40. And then we're moving on to January blues. So I don't know, I don't know if they're £2 an icon. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, yeah, they're £2 an icon. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That says 50. And we put 30 in. This is going to be a fast one now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30. Needs no intro, eh? Cashbook cute. £30 gone in there. And then it's Valentine's Day. Oh, I don't have to move so fast with them actually. Now then, this is going to be redundant for the minute because Cashbook Cute, the mini coin cards, the 6, where you put them in the 6 baggies. I've just bought them from Cashbook Cute on Friday. That's why my change has just been, it's been building up in here. I've not touched it for weeks. And then that is about half full as well. So I think what I'll do when it comes, I'll do all that off camera and bring it up to date, so that when I do start it on the video, it'll either be the next video or the video after, it'll be there, it'll already be. So you'll see that they're new, but you'll see that they've already been filled in, because when I counted it all last week, I had a bag of 20s to take to the bank, £10, so I'll put that in here, and then stay at that, and then the rest of it just went back in there. So there's loads of 1s, 2s, 5s, 10s, 20s and 50s. And then what I was doing with my pound coins, I was taking them out to use when I go to Fat Club, when I go to Slimming World, because you have the raffle ticket and then you buy your hi-fi bar. So I'm just not going to touch them. I'm going to lose them as well for Fat Club. So just let that build up in there. Then we've got seasonal binder. So we're on to, I'm going to put 20 into Matt's wedding. I call them Mott's, but she's actually called Emma. It's Emma Mottazed. But she won't be Mottazed for much longer. And then I'm going to put £20 for my weekend away in July with Megs, my best friend, who I went to reflexology with yesterday. I'm kicking that off with money. So my games binder, what I'm going to do is, the first filling that I do, I've got 3 weekends away. I've got, just in case you've not watched my other video that I did upload late actually, I've got 3 weekends away this year. I've got the big budget meet up in May. I've got my Megs weekend in July. And then I've got a London weekend with Bex and Claire in October. So my first round of games binder is going to feed into my first weekend away, which will be the big budget meet up. Then when I do it again, the second time, when I've filled it, it'll feed into my July. And I worked out it saves, if I remember correctly when I did the video, the 6 cards save £475, I think. And do you know what? I actually like the cards that are in the games binder, so I think I might just reuse it. I'm not going to empty it until all 6 of them are finished, but then I might clean them up and reuse them, because I'm happy with the ones that I've got in. So then the second time I do it, that'll feed in, so the 475 will feed into my Megs weekend, but I'm just topping it up a bit. And then when I redo it again after that, every time I do it after that, it's just going to feed into my London weekend, because London weekend's not going to be cheap, I don't think. And we're going seeing a show while we're there. I have got, and that'll be that London weekend, but I have got a little, my Iris folder for that. And then I've got day trips. I have got another wedding, but that's not till 2026. And then my husband's cousin gets married, but that's not like a weekend stay overnight type wedding kind of thing. We're travelling on the day and we're coming back on the day. It's quite local, but the other two are not. They're travelling and staying over. So that's it. This is what money's left here is going to go into my games binder bit. I'll put that into a separate video, because this video is nearly 20 minutes long already. So if you have got to the end of this video, I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate getting back to the end. And I just wanted to say, I have been following, when I've gone on like Miss Budget's videos, Tori's Cash Envelopes, Cashbook Cute, Bethany Budgets, Budget with Kerry. When I've been going on your videos and I've seen some of the comments, but I don't recognise the name, but you're a budgeter, I have started following you, so I will message, and just let you know that I'm a new subscriber. But if you're not following me, or if you're not following any of them, more importantly, go and give them a follow. And I'll see you again next week. I hope you all have a fabulous week, and I hope it warms up a bit soon. I'm sick of drying clothes on the Maiden. I have got a heated Maiden, but it does mind bleeding nothing, because you've got to have the window open all the time, and you're just defeating the object, aren't you? But the last thing I want is damp in the house, especially with my chest. Excuse me. But yeah, I digress. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I shall see you next weekend.